Hey y'all, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going back to can to plate, but instead of a regular old can, today we are working with biscuits. So we're working with canned biscuits today. We're actually going to do something kind of fun with this. I saw this online the other day and thought this could be a fun experiment to try. So we're going to start actually with a can of tuna, already drained. And to that, we're going to add just some mayonnaise. I have here some Kewpie mayonnaise because I love it and it's great. Also, it's a lot easier to control than, say, mayonnaise straight out of a jar. And while you want mayo in this, you don't want a whole ton. And then I'm just going to add a couple of cracks of black pepper. And give it a taste. It does need just a little bit more mayo, but that's part of the beauty of the Kewpie mayonnaise. It's a little bit easier to add just a little bit at a time. Now, there's not going to be a quote-unquote recipe for this because you can kind of do what you want with it. Give it one more taste. All right. You don't want it super wet, but you also don't want it super dry either. Take your biscuits. We're going to open this bad boy up. And of course, you pull it all the way off and it doesn't pop. So you find a 90-degree surface and whack. There it comes. We've got two fluffy biscuits. And you do want the flaky biscuits here, okay? You shouldn't need any extra flour or anything. Ooh, maybe you do. These are sticking to my hand quite a bit. I'm actually going to get some oil for my hands right quick. Alright, so I got some cooking oil for my hands. Just a little bit. See if that helps. And the goal here is to flatten these guys out and make a fairly wide round. Okay? If you don't think you're quite getting them wide enough, you can take a small rolling pin. I love my tiny one like this. It is absolutely perfect for working in smaller spaces. And when you've got this guy, I mean, I've got it pretty wide here. It is bigger than my palm, as you can see. That's kind of where we're going. We're going to take some of this tuna, drop it right in the middle, and then take half of a boiled egg that I actually boiled for breakfast this morning. Put it on top. We're going to bring these over. And I am not good at pleats. The thing is here, you want to get this as closed as possible. And so once you get it all the way brought in, be sure to bring it clear to the top. Spin it around. Then it should look something like that. We're going to put it in our steamer basket that I have lined with parchment paper. And we're going to do one more. Now, this may or may not turn out. But if it does, awesome. And I'm only using a couple of the biscuits in here. The rest of them I'll probably make for my wife to eat this evening or tomorrow. Anyways, get that pretty wide. I like to leave a pretty good sized mound in the middle. I don't know if you can see that, but the middle is quite a bit thicker than the rest. And that is so that when these go to steam, the middle stays intact. And then once again, we're just gonna bring this up to the top and pleat. Like I said earlier, I'm not great at this whole pleating thing. So once you get them all the way up around, just bring it in and just give it a good twist to keep it together. Put it on your parchment paper, and we're going to take this over to the stove. Over at your stove, I'm going to turn on a pot of water to about a medium. Take your steamer basket and make sure that there's plenty of room for the steam to come up through it. Take your lid, put it on top, and go ahead and set your timer for roughly 25 minutes. All right, and with your timer set, just walk away. All right, when your timer's off, go ahead and shut that water off. And we're just gonna pull this steamer basket away from the heat. All right, we're gonna move this back over to our other counter, and then we'll get going. All right, let's get a look in the middle and see how this goes. Ooh. And that's what it looks like on the inside. Ooh, it's a little hot. Gotta give it a few minutes to cool down. So this was supposed to kind of come out like a steam bun, but as you can see, had a little bit of sealing issues. That's probably user error more than anything. Give a bite out of this thing. It's good. Still tastes good. And that's kind of the point. It does not taste exactly like a steam bun. But if you were to let this cool off for a couple of minutes, it would be absolutely, just absolutely delicious. Oh. Anyways, thanks you guys for stopping by. It's been a lot of fun. I like trying out something new. If you guys like this, where we experiment with things, go ahead and leave a like on the video down below and give me some more things you'd like to see me try to do. This obviously didn't turn out perfectly, but I'm sure if I did it a few more times, I'd eventually get it right. Tastes pretty good too.